madness. This is Sparta!
Sometimes in the late game, you'll meet this situation where villagers are not outnumbering the evil roles anymore. In this kind of situation, werewolves want to vote out serial killers. If they successfully convince the village to vote out serial killers, then the werewolf teams win. The villagers, however, is in a very difficult situation. The only thing they can do is to collaborate with the solo killer, hoping that maybe there's a hidden grumpy grandma or avenger that can turn the game around. So the villager will seek the help of solo killer, and werewolves will try to convince the village to vote out the solo killer. This is where the role switch tactics comes in. So basically one of the werewolf will try to claim solo killer, and they'll try to convince the village to vote out the real solo killer as if the solo killer is actually a werewolf. Please vote the werewolves out first. I can help the village with some kills. Let's vote 8 first. I think 6 and 7 might be junior werewolf. This is basically how it works. So for the first game, we have 3 werewolves, 1 serial killer, and 4 villagers left. Gunner doesn't have bullets anymore, so if we vote out solo killer today and kill a villager during the night, we'll win the game because you'll have 3 villagers and 3 werewolves on the board at the end of that night, so the werewolves will win. Today we'll try to convince the village to vote out 7. How could that happen? 13 just claimed to be the solo killer, right? 13 is claiming to be serial killer. He's saying to vote 7. And 7 doesn't really want to counterclaim 13, which makes him a solid werewolf. At the end, the villagers voted 7, as we expected, and the game ended up quite easy for the werewolf team. This is basically how it works. So you claim to be solo killer, then try to get the real solo killer voted out. So we have this second game where 12 is the solo killer. 12 is solo killer, and we have 2 villagers left, 2 and 9. So in this game, 2 and 9, if they want to collaborate with the solo killer to make the vote draw, and hopefully the solo killer can kill one of the werewolf at the end of night. So I'm trying to pretend to be Aura Seer. They don't know if I'm real Aura Seer or fake yet. So I'm saying that I'll follow the serial killer vote. So what I'm trying to say is that I will vote with the serial killer. I'm a villager. I'll vote with serial killer to make a draw so that the werewolves cannot win immediately. And then 14 claims to be solo killer. As we know, 14 is pretending to be a solo killer, and 12 is still trying to claim to be witch, which doesn't help her a lot. At this situation, you usually want to counterclaim the role switch and claim just to be the solo killer you are. So here 14 is not voting, which is good. If everyone votes 12, it might be too obvious that 12 is the real solo killer. 14 is a fake one, then 12 is the real solo killer. We end up winning as werewolves by voting out 12. Yeah, 14 in this game was pretty clean. He faked solo killer, and I was trying to make the village believe that we should vote with the fake solo killer to vote a werewolf out today. Last game is a bit more tricky. 7 is claiming to be a serial killer, and 4 also claims to be serial killer. So 4 is counterclaiming 7, but there is something that the werewolf team is not trying to support 7's claim. So they were like 5 is trying to say vote 4, 14 is also trying to vote 4. So we end up with a pretty clean view. With a vote, you can see 5 and 14. These people are probably werewolves, so the villagers know that 4 is probably the real solo killer at this point. So they are voting with the solo killer to make a draw. at night, solo killer is gonna kill one of the werewolves, and the werewolves trying to kill one of the villagers. So it looks like 14 triggered 6, who is top guy. Alright, and they will try to vote out one of the villagers. Again, at this point, villagers will not vote serial killer out because serial killer is their last hope. So they want to keep the balance. If they kill out solo killer, the game is done for. Werewolves will win. So they'll keep the serial killer alive as long as the game lasts. So you can see they are voting 6. I'm not too sure why they outvote us 6. They should vote 14, but it doesn't matter that much at this point. So tonight, they'll try to keep 10 alive. 10 is a medium. If they kill 10, then the game will end up with lose for the werewolf because werewolves cannot kill serial killer. If they kill 10, then serial killer automatically wins. So they decide to keep 10 alive so that they can maybe convince 10 to vote out the serial killer during the day. That's what they do actually. So 10 here, they try to convince 10 to vote, but it doesn't seem to work. It doesn't seem to work very well because 10 actually wants the serial killer to win. So in this game, 7 did well trying to role switch with solo killer, but 4 is pretty smart too. She counterclaimed 7's claim by saying he is the real solo killer and saying that 7 is a fake solo killer, but then 5 saying to vote 4 and 14 is also voting 4. That makes things too clear for the villagers to know that 4 is actually the real solo killer, and they end up making the vote draw. So the last part for the last game, solo killer played pretty well and the werewolf didn't really help 7 with his claims. So that's how the role switch at the end game works. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
We must be diplomatic.
And of course,
Werewolf.
have their reputation to consider.
Choose your next words carefully, Leonidas. They may be your last.
Werewolf.
Ooh.